Okay, what is the research problem? Okay, we have talked about research problem previously, okay, in the previous slide. So what is the research problem? Okay, so someone who want to carry out a research, they need to find a research problem which is related to the question or an unresolved controversy or a gap in knowledge, okay, or an unanswered need. Okay, so that means these are the research problem that you need to find, whether the area that you are interested into, what is the question in the area, okay, what is the unresolved controversy in the area, and also what is the gap in knowledge of the area. Okay, the search of research problem, okay, requires an awareness of current issues in the chosen subject and an inquisitive mind. So you need to do some study, okay, to explore your research interest, find what is the research problem in the area. Let's look at research question. So research questions are questions related to your topics that need to be answered. So thus the whole purpose of your research to provide answers to the question. Okay, so when you have the research questions, your research, okay, or your study that you want to carry out will find the answer of the research question. So that is your activity of your research. Okay, a good research question needs to be specific, okay, address an important and relevant issues, okay, novel and also practical, which is can be operationalized and assessed. Okay, so that means a good research question can be assessed and evaluated. Yeah, and then within a reasonable scope, within a reasonable area for your research. Okay, so how to develop research questions? Okay, the first step is actually to choose a broad topic. Okay, a broad topic of your research area. Okay, do some preliminary reading on the topic. Okay, to find out the research problem. Okay, and then you narrow down to a specific niche and then identify a research problem. Okay, and then identify a research problem. Okay, so the final one is after you identifying your research problem, okay, you need to write research questions. Okay, so this can be summarized in this triangle. Okay, first, okay, you need to get a broad topic and then narrow down to a very specific topic and then focus down to the niche area. Okay, and then find out the problem and then write research questions. There are 3 examples of research will be given in the whole course, okay, that will be used. So there are 3 examples of research that will be given in the whole course. The first example is examples on the experimental based research, okay, modeling and simulation based research, okay, and then case study research. So we will use this design of research in the following topics. Okay, let's look at formulating a research question for example number 1. The first steps is actually we need to find a general topic of your interest area. Okay, so your for example in this study, in the first study, okay, the interest topic area is on the renewable energy, and then you need to browse a few literature for ideas on the biomass because renewable energy is very broad. Okay, it may cover biomass, what is the renewable energy. Yeah, okay, you can read about biomass, hydropower, geothermal, solar, wind, marine energies, and other alternative energy sources. Okay, biomass source of energy. Okay, and others. So, and then you narrow down, okay, if you can see here, there are a lot of renewable energies. You need to narrow down to a specific questions after you browsing a few literature, okay, on the renewable energy, and you need to select the niche area that you want to study. For example, we choose biomass, okay, biomass energy sources. Okay, so you narrow down to a specific questions on the biomass. What types of waste can be used for biomass energy production? Okay, what is the amount of waste, production, and availability? And then what is the technology or process involved for energy production? And then you narrow down further, because this one is actually quite general questions, yeah. And then you narrow down it further questions. Okay, so what is the process involved to produce biohydrogen? Because biomass energy production can be biomethane or biohydrogen or biofuels or others. So you need to detail it more. Okay, what do you want to focus? Okay, is it biofuels, biohydrogen, or biomethane? So in this study, they want to study more on the biohydrogen and biomethane. Okay, so that's why the research question is what is the process involved to produce biohydrogen and biomethane from food waste. Okay, and then the second question is what is the suitable microorganism used for biohydrogen and biomethane, okay, production from the food waste. Okay, so the first one, they want to know what is the process that can produce biohydrogen and biomethane, and then what is the suitable microorganism that used for biohydrogen and biomethane production. And then finally, the question is on the optimal conditions for biohydrogen and biomethane production from food waste. What is the optimal condition? Okay, so this is how we formulate a research questions. Okay, thank you for listening. So see you on the next topic. Bye.